Hi there, Steve Cowan here, and I'm not out with the dog today. I've just been out with the dog. I've just come back. He's sitting down here with me whining because he wants to go out a little bit longer. It's a little bit horrible, a little bit rainy. You know, I didn't want to take the camera out in the rain, but guys, I really want to share something with you today. I wanted to do it outside. A couple of days when I take the dog for a walk is a really great time for me to reflect on what's happened, you know, the previous week or previous month. And I noticed a little bit of a trend that's going on with people coming in, wanting to, you know, reach some targets, reach some goals. And what's happening is they're coming in and they're saying, yeah, I'm passionate about this. I really want to do this. I've been thinking about this for like 6 years and I'm finally here. I want to get started. And we sit down and I talk with them and we're, yes, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And then I'll turn around to them and say, right, Monday, 7 p.m, let's get you in for your first class. And suddenly it's, because it's become real. It's become real. You know, their goal, their ambition, their passion has now been given a time that it's going to take place. And now they start to get a little bit scared. And, you know, they say, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But don't worry if you feel, you know, if you feel you're not ready, don't worry about that. If you feel you're not 100% right now, don't worry if you feel I'm not fit enough, I'm not strong enough, or I'm not ready enough. You need to decide to take action today. That's the most important thing, is decide to take action. You have the ability. You have the talent. Most people live their whole life never really testing their abilities, never pushing themselves beyond 10 or 20% of their full potential. You have great power to reach your goals. Most people never do anything about that or with their power. You know, I mean, it's like, I remember a while back, I wanted to do a little bit extra fitness in the morning. I wanted to like, oh, no, I'm going to start cycling in the morning, do like an hour cycling in the morning. And then, I got a bike out the back, been out there for a couple of years. I'll get up tomorrow and I'll cycle. So I got up the next day, 7 a.m, jumped on the bike, ready to go. What happened? I sat on the seat, water went everywhere. I went to push the pedals, the chain was all rusted up. I went to go along, the tyres were flat. So I tried to ride it for the first time in years, and it was no good because I hadn't used it. And the thing is, if you don't use it, you lose it. So if you have a passion and you want to start something with that passion, the longer you leave it, the rustier, the flatter it's going to get. You have the power to do great things and build great skills and power up your fitness. The longer you leave it, the faster it's going to go rusty. Now the trend I've been seeing is that stopping people taking action on their passion. People will say things like, yeah, like I said, I'm not fit enough, I'm too old, I have an injury, I'm out of work, I can't afford it, or one of 101 silly top layer, I call them top layer excuses. Most people give up on their passion, on their goals, and they don't even know why. So they've got this thing that they really want to do. It's there, they've got this voice in their head saying, you know, we need to do this. You and me, we're a team here and we need to get going. And then something stops them and they don't even know why. They don't know what it is that's stopping them really. That they layer it with other excuses. So obviously I've been doing a little bit of digging, a little bit of reflecting in the morning dog walking time, and what I found is that people are afraid. They're afraid, not just of fear, but afraid of doing something and failing at it, and not being very good at it. And that's their main problem. But let me tell you, you can do this. You should do this. You deserve to do this. You were born to do this. It's your right. If it's in your head all the time and it's something you think about for like, some people coming up and thinking about for 3, 4, 5, 6 years, it's your right to do this. Wherever you are right now, you haven't even scratched the surface of your true potential. And if it's fear that's holding you back, as soon as you take action and say, I'm going to do this, you win. Because you've beat the fear by getting ready and going to do it. You can learn all the stuff you need. That's irrelevant. Oh, I don't know it. Well, you can learn it. You learn it, you can focus on it, you get good at it. You need to listen to that little voice in your head that's saying, do you know what, we can do it. Not listen to the 101 voices saying, no, ever since you was a kid, people have told you you can't do things. I'm here to tell you you can. And listen to the little voice in your head that's saying, we can do this. I can achieve my goals if I take action. Obviously, if you don't take action, you can't achieve anything. So you have to ask yourself, what is important? Why? Why do you need to achieve your goals? For me, it's being healthy, it's being able to run, it's being able to walk long distance and go outside and play with my daughter. That is, I will not compromise on that. I will not have any alternative on that. There is nothing else but that. It's the one thing for me that no one can take away, because whatever you put in my way, oh, you can't do it because of this, I will smash through it. I just won't give up on that. Like I say, no compromise. You need to find the thing that you're not prepared to compromise on. You know, so if it's something, I'm looking to do jiu-jitsu, I want to get in MMA, I want to get in something, I want to be a pilot, whatever it is, don't compromise it. If it's what you really want to do, the top layer of excuses are meaningless, because you will find a way. There will be a way. The day you turn around to yourself and say, I'm going to do this, regardless, the doors will start opening for you. It's when you shut the little doors. I'm not fit enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm too old, I've got an injury, I don't know, I've got no hair, whatever it is, you know. But yeah, stop looking at the 101 layer. If it's something you're thinking, if you've been thinking about doing something, about getting into jiu-jitsu, getting into MMA, or just coming to train, or doing something totally other than with me or at my gym, and you want to go somewhere else and do something, then what's stopping you? And if you put, it's because of this, because of that, just think, what's the real reason? Is it because I'm afraid? Is it because I'm afraid that if I do it, I'm going to fail? You can look up the number of people that have tried 101 times and failed, and on the 102nd time they succeeded. There's some big names out there. I'm sure you don't need me to go through them. One of my favourites is Walt Disney. Check it out. Look at that, Arnold Schwarzenegger, J.K. Rowling. Look at these guys, man. They've fallen flat on their face more times than you ever will, and they keep going. And if it's your passion, if it's your dream, if it's your goal, then you deserve it. You were born to deserve it, and it's your right. So go take it. Steve Cowan, signing out.